Hey guys, it's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. Today's article comes out of End Times Headlines. Let's get into it. Okay, it says here, JD Vance suggests US use Bitcoin as an advantage against China. Did you hear that? A sitting vice president stated publicly they should use Bitcoin, not the dollar, not gold, Bitcoin. Oh man, let's read. It says here, actually, let me get that. No, I'll just take this right here. Okay, here we go. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance urged the United States to embrace Bitcoin as a strategic tool to counter the wariness of the cryptocurrency, emphasizing its potential as a key asset in ongoing geopolitical rivalry. Speaking at the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas on Wednesday, Vance highlighted that China's ban on crypto trading and mining since 2021 presents an opportunity for the U.S. to gain a competitive edge in the digital asset space. That's true. The People's Republic of China doesn't like Bitcoin. Well, we should be asking ourselves, why is that? Why is our biggest adversary such an opponent of Bitcoin? If the Communist Republic of China is leaning away from Bitcoin, then maybe the United States ought to be leaning into it. That's a good strategy no matter what. If your opposition is not leaning into it for some odd reason, and there's obviously all kinds of untapped potential that happens within the Bitcoin space, because that also leads into AI. Yeah. So let's see. As the White House pushes for a comprehensive overhaul of cryptocurrency policies, Vance underscored that Bitcoin will be a strategically vital asset for U.S. over the next decade. He praised Donald Trump March executive order establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve using government-held tokens, a move aimed at bolstering the nation's position in digital economy. Vance remarks comes amid a broader resurgence of digital assets under the Trump admin, which has actively courted support for the crypto industry. During his campaign, Trump pledged to be a crypto president. I didn't know that. Signaling a shift toward pro-cryptocurrency policies. The admin focuses on Bitcoin aligns with efforts to integrate digital assets into mainstream economy, with Vance noting that approximately 50 million Americans currently own Bitcoin, a figure he expects to grow significantly. The vice president also cautioned that overregulation could stifle innovation and drive crypto investments overseas, which obviously wouldn't want that for China. He urged the crypto community to remain engaged in policy debates, emphasizing the interplay between digital assets and emerging technologies like AI. What happens in AI is very much going to affect what happens to Bitcoin. And I don't want America to be negatively affected by what happens in AI. I wouldn't want it either. Vance's speech marked the first time a sitting U.S. president addressed a cryptocurrency conference, underscoring the growing significance of digital assets in a national strategy. The admin's push for a Bitcoin reserve, relaxed regulations reflects a broader vision to position the U.S. as a leader in the global digital economy, particularly in contrast to China's restrictive stance on cryptocurrencies. So, AI moving in such a space, cryptocurrencies moving into this digital space, everything moving into this digital space, a fourth industrial revolution. We've talked about this. This was like a couple years ago when the WHO put out, I forgot what it was, I forgot the name. I did videos over it, but it was talking about the fourth industrial revolution, being integrated things into the body, being integrated with digital assets, being like a host for a digital asset. Your phone is already like an avatar of yourself, an image. You're casting your image on it. Then you have AI currency or cryptocurrencies, CBDCs, and you have AI making leaps and bounds to a point where we may not even be able to discern unless we look at for things that seem different in a video. Like you hear clicks, but you don't see somebody clicking or typing on a keyboard. They're talking, but their mouths don't match quite as well, but quite as well with the words, the hands, the feet, the eyes, the teeth, stuff like that. But there was some AI stuff that I showed the other day. That one video of the water with the paper boat looked absolutely real. So it's like, hey man, with that, and then you have crypto coming into play. Why? Because physical dollars are losing its value, and we're moving into this digital space where man and machine, a transhumanism of sorts, becomes the new norm, and what that could mean for the beast system, where we talk about the mark of the beast. He can't save, he can't buy or sell, save he who has the mark of the beast, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Let the reader have wisdom. It's the number of the man. The number of the beast is a man. The number is 666, right? And so it goes on the right hand of the forehead, this mark, something that allows you to buy and sell. You integrate with society in some sense. Man, this stuff is real, and I can't believe we're here. So anyways, that's the video, guys. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. I will see you in the next one.